All right, Splatterhead and Groby.
And Inebriation Nation.
We are
we're at ShopRite, Wines and Spirits, Liquors,
and groceries in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, this is an impressive ShopRite, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I dig
this is really cool.
Yeah, it's too bad I went grocery shopping yesterday. I could really be banging out some stuff today.
So we're set up over here by a nice little beer display.
Yeah.
And we've got some cool stuff, man. Today's episode, we've got some cool guests.
Yeah.
We've got Steph from the Stars of Craft Beer Festival.
Yep.
We've got Rich Fegley from Fegley's Brew Works in Bethlehem, PA.
Nice.
I believe that's also Allentown Brew Works. Same
thing.
Well, we'll talk to him about it. We've got we're gonna on the over the phone. We'll be talking to two Robbers
down in Philly.
This is a Philadelphia craft seltzer. Company.
Yes.
Saucony Creek. I don't know if I'm saying that right. From Kutztown, PA. I'll be here.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Saucony. Yes.
Right. Is that how it is? Saucony?
I think
Something
so.
like that. And then we've got Pat from Shangy's, which is a big beer distributor here in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
And I believe they also do retail. I've seen I believe they have a big store.
Okay.
And we'll bring on. We'll have a few guests today.
Yeah.
We got people lined up. I see the Saucony Creek fella just walked in the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little follow-up to one of our previous drunk news stories.
Oh, okay.
So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll go into some other stuff. We always talk about different beers on the show.
Yeah.
And, we're drinking a New England IPA or whatever.
We're going to break down the differences.
Yeah, we're going to break down the differences so people know what we're talking about when we talk about, a West Coast IPA.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it was brewed on the West Coast.
Right.
It's a style.
So it's a style. There's East Coast, West Coast, New England, so
we brewed a West Coast.
Yes, we did on the East Coast.
On the East Coast,
a couple of New Jersey Raiders fans doing a West Coast style IPA.
Sure,
but we'll dig into that stuff, and that might be something we do on the show. Talk about different beer styles.
Yes.
What distinguishes one from another. IPAs are the big thing, so we'll spend some time talking about those. And I think that's it, man. We'll bring on some folks.
Sure.
We'll just jump right into this.
Yeah, we'll get them going right off the bat.
All right. Okay, so our first guest of the day is Steph, who you started this Stars of Craft Beer Festival.
You're the Grand Poobah.
I sure am.
That's cool, man. So how long's this festival been going on?
Well, this will be our 7th year. So I started it because I love craft beer. I was stationed in Germany in the Army years ago. In the Army. Did I say Army? Army,
yes.
But the beer over there was so good, and that was long ago, but now everybody's into craft beers and stuff, so I decided to start a craft beer fest.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is what, number 7?
Number 7, yep, lucky 7, hopefully.
All in the same place?
Yes, the
Okay.
State Theater is an old theater in Easton. It's very historic and it's beautiful. And,
beautiful venue.
So it's cool. It's a nice little boutique craft beer fest with really good craft beers, not like the other, beer fests that have a little bit of everything and cheap beers and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of beer. I've came across beer fests and they're like, oh yeah, craft beers, this and that, and it's it's Heineken, it's Coors.
Yeah. None of that stuff here. They're okay, but not in my festival.
No,
that's awesome. We're looking forward to it.
Yes.
So the festival is on March 7th.
Correct. From noon to 4. There's a VIP hour from 12 to 1, which will feature about 10 beers that you can't get during the rest of the festival. So it's really good VIP beers.
All right.
Yeah.
I understand you have some spirit sampling at this festival as well.
I do. We have 3 local distilleries, Kilimanjaro, Gallows Hill, and County Seat. They're all brewed right here in the Lehigh Valley.
Beautiful Lehigh Valley.
Yes.
And for folks listening, if you're not familiar with, and we're saying it Bethlehem because that's how they say it here.
Yes.
But if you look it up, type in Bethlehem, right?
Not Israel,
Right.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with it, think back to that 80s Billy Joel song, Allentown, because it's about Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
yes.
not about Allentown.
No.
But he couldn't make those words rhyme, I guess.
No.
So,
Home of Larry Holmes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Mario Andretti lives here. Crayola crayons are made right in downtown Easton. So.
Yeah.
It's a the big Crayola experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
That's
yeah.
a fabulous place for bring the family.
Yep.
You
Don't
know.
bring them to the beer fest.
Don't bring it. Well,
Right.
See, there you go, moms. You can go over to the Crayola factory.
Hey, dads.
yeah,
dads,
Dad, go
moms
to.
drink.
Yeah.
Well,
Mom's going to
Okay.
the beer
Well,
fest.
I tell you what, get grandma, send grandma and the kids to the Crayola experience.
She could drive you home,
And
too.
then mom and dad can go to the beer fest, and grandma can drive you all home.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And tickets are still available?
Yes, they are. General admission is $42, and VIP I think is $55.
Nice.
And if you're listening and you use the code LOVE, you'll save $5 off your ticket.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, all
Use
right.
the code LOVE.
Yes.
Save $5. Perfect. And tell us about some of the breweries that are going to be there.
Oh boy, let's see. We have so many great ones. Sly Fox, Two Robbers, Iron City, Lockhouse, Helltown. We have some seltzers, Chill Fizz Hard Seltzer, Great Barn Brewery, Pocono Brewery, Founders, Miss Pelian, Oliver Brewing. So we have some from Pennsylvania and then from, the United States. Sloop, Crossroads, Stoneyard, Roke, you name it, we have it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, and I think people listening will be looking forward to it
Well,
as
I hope
well.
so.
Yeah.
And we've been pumping it up. We've been talking about it all over our show and on our social media pages. So
Thank you.
should
Appreciate
generate some traffic, and I think from there, we'll get some of these guys on. We have a couple brewers that have
Yeah.
showed up to actually speak to us.
Yes.
Good, good.
I think we got somebody from Fegley's, and then we've got somebody from Helltown,
Yep.
and very cool stuff.
All right, well, thank you.
Any of these breweries, are they a lot of repeats? You have new ones this year?
There's probably 25 new ones.
Oh, okay.
So we don't like to keep the same ones every year, and we make sure they bring different beers every year.
Okay.
Got some great music, great food. So we hope y'all come out.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the reason that we're doing this show from ShopRite is because ShopRite of Bethlehem is one of the main sponsors of the festival.
They
Is that
are.
correct?
Yes, they are the overall sponsor. They have over 500 varieties of craft beers in their Bethlehem Township store. It's a great little beer cooler. They also have wine and other spirits, but it's a cool place to shop.
Yeah. Well, we're going to check it out before we leave and make
Yeah,
sure
I
we
mean-
pick up some beers that we can't get back in Jersey.
For sure.
That's
for
always
sure.
the plan.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Steph.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
All right, so we've heard from Steph, the founder of the Stars of Craft Beer Festival. So everybody make sure that you, even on our website, there's
Yeah.
a link to where you can purchase tickets.
Yes.
And when you purchase those tickets, make sure you put in the code LOVE.
Love, and you save $5.
Save $5, I mean, if you don't want to save $5, we can't make you, but,
But,
do it.
For typing 4 letters, $5.
Yeah,
It should be gold.
yeah. All right, let's see who we can get on next.
Yeah,
Tom.
we'll get somebody. There's a lot of people milling around here.
There's a
looking
lot
at
of
us.
people milling around. That's right. See, I knew we'd get somebody to jump on the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was taking it.
Yeah. So we have Mike from Helltown Brewing, right?
Got
Is
it,
that
yeah.
Helltown Brewing Company? Helltown Brewing.
Helltown Brewing Company. We're out of Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
Original brewery is in Mount Pleasant, PA. The zip code there is 15666. So that's where the Helltown comes
Scoot up
from.
on the mic a little
Scoot
bit.
up a little bit.
Yeah, or bring it to you, whatever.
Yeah, the zip code there is 15666. So that's
All right.
where, that's where the
Helltown
Helltown
comes from.
Yeah.
All right,
You got
perfect.
it.
Isn't that my lucky number?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. I think we both use that as our lucky number.
Yeah.
All right. So how long has Helltown Brewing Company been open?
So we've been around about 10 years. Only been packaging our beer for a little less than a year, though. It was draft only before then, and we've been really rocking since we've started canning. So it's been a good year.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
you guys are, exclusively in Pennsylvania, or do you get out of the state at all with your beers?
A little bit. So we're all in PA, and we're in a little bit of West Virginia, and we're going to be touching into Maryland before too long as well.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, very cool. So is there a flagship? Is there, people are mixed about their feelings on flagship beers, but
yeah, we run into that a lot. We've been seeing a lot of brewers that, we don't want to make a flagship,
So many people are straying away from that anymore. It's all limited releases and special releases and seasonals. We do have a pretty solid core line of flagship beers, and seasonals come in every couple months. But we have a brown ale, Mischievous Brown Ale. We just got third place at Great American Beer Festival with it this past year.
Nice.
So that was our first medal, so that was a pretty cool thing. I'd say that's probably our flagship, especially out in Pittsburgh. I couldn't believe it that they said a brown ale was our number one out there. Hazy IPA.
Yeah.
So, but we also have Buffy. It's our hazy IPA, 6.8%. It is so crisp and so smooth.
Cool.
Definitely check one out.
very nice, man.
Yeah.
And any like really unique beers? I mean,
We have a pretty cool one coming out in June. Keep your eye out for it. It is a double dry hop triple IPA. It's called Interdimensional Pterodactyl. So
wow.
It's a pretty crazy name.
Okay.
Yeah. So look forward to that one. That one, I think it'll be a pretty popular one out there.
Nice.
Cool.
You're not doing beers where you're flopping cakes in them and
No. We our
bacon
owners,
and everything else.
our owner and brewer, he's very true to style. He likes everything, just right recipes, no extracts, no adjuncts, nothing crazy like that. So.
you're not throwing that stuff at people in Pittsburgh, man. They'll throw that cake right back
All
at
the
you.
Ginzers, I know.
Yeah. For the red velvet cake.
Well, it's Pittsburgh. Where's the pierogi beer?
We're getting into the French fry beer.
Yeah.
Right.
From Manny Brothers.
There you go. Then those guys down in Philly will start making cheesecake.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheesesteak beers
Yeah.
from Philly, Pittsburgh beers from pierogi beers from Pittsburgh.
So the tap room is still open, right? Even
Yeah.
though you're distributing. So what are your guys' hours if
So
people want to visit?
We have the original tap room in Mount Pleasant yet. It's a pretty small place. It's pretty much just like a garage. But then we also have our main brewery in Export, Pennsylvania. It's about 40 minutes southeast of the city of Pittsburgh, I would say. And brewing there, and we're open Thursday to Sunday, 4 to close. And we're going to be opening up a new brew pub in the Strip District in Pittsburgh.
All right.
So keep an eye out for that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think May is the scheduled date for that. So
Cool.
yeah.
Okay.
And outside of the Stars of Craft Beer Fest, what other festivals you guys have lined up right now?
Unfortunately, I will not be at Stars of Craft Fest. We will be there as a brewery, but I'm going to be down in Philly at the Navy Yard Beer Fest
Okay.
the same day. So that
Awesome.
one's going on, and then multiple others throughout the year. Schedule's starting to pick up pretty good.
It's
for the summer
beer
right
fest
now.
season,
I was
man.
gonna say,
We're trying to juggle ours around.
we
crazy
got a bunch
right now.
Yes.
We're booked up here. Then we have the Atlantic City Beer Festival coming
And that
up.
one's huge.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not in New Jersey yet, so
Right.
we're not doing that one, but probably in the future.
Yeah. And then, what else? We got more in Jersey, more in New York State.
Yeah, Jersey, New York State, the Erie Canal.
Really?
One, yeah.
Yeah, way up by Albany. So
I've been wanting to make my way up to Erie. I hear it's a good time up there.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, man.
Awesome,
Well,
guys.
thanks for your time. Anything else you want to throw out there before we let you go?
Just get out there and try some of our beer.
Absolutely,
Nice.
man.
Helltown Brewery.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Helltown Brewing Company,
Brewing
Pittsburgh,
Company.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
All right, thank you
Thanks,
so
Tom.
much,
All
man.
right, thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right, so check it out. We're talking to all kinds of cool people.
Yeah.
And, different breweries that we don't typically get to, talk to.
I
'cause
mean, we've just been talking to New Jersey people.
Yeah,
Now
we
we're out here in Pennsylvania.
we're out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're broadening our horizons, man. Hope to
Yeah.
make a presence here pretty soon. And
Thanks.
once we get out here, you'll start hearing about more of these these folks.
Pretty soon we'll be out in the Midwest somewhere.
That's
man.
right. Yeah, we're jumping all over the country now. All right, and we're jumping right back in.
Yeah,
Man.
right back, man.
So-
not a lot of time. Not a lot of break time in this show.
No,
No.
who we got, Tom?
We got
Bill.
Bill from Saucony Creek.
Saucony Creek.
Saucony
Yeah,
Creek.
see, that's why I made him say it. I don't want to screw it up.
Well, we got those Jersey accents. We pronounce stuff weird.
I'm a Jersey boy myself.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Cool. You might have to eat that mic a little bit. These tables are too. So tell us about the history of the brewery.
All right. 2013, we opened. Matt Lindemuth started the company. He was an X Games inline guy.
Right. I think I read that on your website.
Yeah. He had a couple partners at the time. Then Matt actually moved on for the most part. Started a different company. So we've been in Kutztown ever since. Last year, we opened up a brew pub in Reading, also right next to the Santander Arena.
Cool.
Both have full restaurants.
Nice. Any Amish visitors out there that come by with the?
A few, especially in Kutztown, especially on the weekends.
Yeah.
The horse and buggies go by.
Nice. Very cool. So tell us about the beers, man. That's what we really like hearing about.
Yeah.
What do we?
Well, right now one of our big beers is our Unicorn Series, New England IPA. Bring it out about every 2 months.
All right.
Change the recipe just slightly, and then name it different something. Unicorn doing something different.
Awesome.
Each time.
Very cool, man.
Then we have our core beers, which we'll have next weekend at the Beer Fest. We'll have our Stonefly, which is an IPA. We'll have our Kutztown Lager, which obviously is a lager.
Good. I love a good
Yes.
lager.
Yes.
And it's an excellent lager. Then we'll have our Hexerai, which is a Belgian white. And then I believe I'm going to bring our Sessions IPA also.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Also, we're releasing a beer this week in a collaboration with an ice cream company in Allentown called Batch. We're having a release party Thursday, and then our 7th anniversary party is also Saturday. So I'll be going there after
Oh,
the
okay.
stars of that.
So
Wow.
you got a big
You
day.
got a big day going on, but you can cut loose a little bit when you get back to the anniversary.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. What are you throwing ice cream in this beer?
Well, we're using their cocoa and their caramel
Okay.
in the beer.
Awesome.
And it actually will be launching that Thursday and Saturday.
Very cool. Going to be any of that at the beer festival? Or?
I'll try, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Unfortunately, most of it's spoken for.
Right. And how's your, distribution? What's your area?
We distribute through most of Pennsylvania, not Western Pennsylvania, and we just got into New Jersey actually about 6-8 months ago. We did a big festival there yesterday in Morristown. That went great.
Yeah.
But Lehigh, Northampton, Berks is our focus in Pennsylvania. And we
Cool.
try to do a little Philly, Montgomery County also.
All right.
You guys going to be hitting up Atlantic City?
Unfortunately not. I got in too late.
Ah.
We'll be back in Morristown again in next month.
Yeah, I think we'll be at that one, right?
Yeah, that's the one at the Mendham Arena.
Yep.
The Brew
Yep.
Extravaganza.
Yep.
Yep, we'll be there.
Yeah.
And then I know we have one coming up in May in New Jersey Motorsports, I believe, also.
All right, cool.
right.
We definitely, we like to promote the breweries and, as well as the festivals that we work with. So we might have to take a trip out to Kutztown, man, and
I'll buy you a
Yeah.
beer. I'll
You
buy
know?
you a beer.
come down there and see if we can talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe get a horse and buggy ride.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, cool, man. That's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to trying your beers and hoping that everybody else out there that's within your market will be able to try them out.
That sounds good, and I actually brought you guys some samples.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Cool.
killer, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, awesome, man. You got anything else you want to throw out there for people to know?
Well, if anybody's in the Allentown area on Thursday night, try the new beer. Come to Batch, 5 to 7. Have live music and some free samples.
Very
right.
cool. Yeah, so come into Lehigh Valley early,
Sure,
man.
yeah.
You got
Yep.
the Stars of Craft Beer Fest on Saturday. Come
Yep.
in Thursday. Call in sick Friday.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do out here for a couple days.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do in
Yeah.
Lehigh Valley,
Yes.
man. You got to spend Friday at the casino.
There you go.
And then
Save money to buy beer.
yeah. Well, you've already got your ticket for the beer fest in Easton, so
Oh, okay.
what you need money for?
Ah, okay.
Maybe you'll win at the casino.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool. Well, Bill, thanks. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you very much.
And taking, giving us your time, coming out here, and we'll keep rolling with the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
All right. We've got Rich Fegley, right?
Yes.
From Fegley's Brew Works in
That's correct.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Correct.
Okay.
We have 2 locations, actually. Our first one was opened in '98 in Bethlehem, and our second location was in 2007 in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Right. And is that Allentown Brew Works? Or
Yes,
is it
yep, Fegley's Allentown Brew Works and Fegley's Bethlehem Brew Works.
Awesome.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I've been to Fegley's in Bethlehem. I'm trying to say Bethlehem. I know that's how the locals do it.
Bethlehem, yes.
Yeah, and it's a great place, man. Great food, killer beers.
Yeah,
You know.
we've always been a pub restaurant from the beginning.
Yeah.
And we started out with 4 house beers with 6 taps, and we've grown since then. And but we've always been the local pub.
Yeah.
So always serving food, and beer has just grown over the years. We'll be 22 years.
Nice.
April 15th. Yeah.
Very cool, man. And you guys are real, invested into the community too, which is something that I think is really cool.
Yeah, being here for so long, we've been involved with a lot of different charity casts that we've done over the years, and just in the local events that happen.
Yeah.
We're involved in a lot of those with in Bethlehem.
Yeah, cool. There's a lot of history in this area.
Yeah, there is.
Bethlehem has been through its ups and downs, and same with Allentown,
Yeah.
and it's it's cool to see. It's a nice little town because it's not like it's being gentrified, but it's coming back a little bit.
Yeah,
which
there's,
is-
there's a really good historic vibe here.
Yeah.
Christmas time, it's known as the Christmas City. So
Yeah.
that's really popular for people to visit. And steel was a big part of Bethlehem.
Yeah.
It had closed. It was closing right around the time that we were opening.
Oh,
And a lot
wow.
of stuff was changing in Bethlehem when we first opened. So
Wow.
we've seen a lot of the change over the years, and it's nice to see how it's revitalized. How steel has grown with Arts Quest and everything that happens over there. So there's a lot happening here in the redevelopment of Bethlehem over the last 20 years. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. Now we mentioned to our listeners that are out of the area and that aren't familiar, when they go back and listen to that Billy Joel song from the '80s, he's singing about Bethlehem, Pennsylvania,
really
not
is.
Allentown.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
very true. Yes.
Just couldn't make those words rhyme.
That's
I
right.
guess.
That's right.
But
that's right.
the steel was Bethlehem, PA.
Yeah,
And,
that's really what it all rode on top of. And yes, that's very true about that song.
Yeah, yeah. So, tell us about your beers, man. I mean, we're lucky because your beers are in Jersey.
Yeah, we can-
and,
yeah.
we've been able to sample quite a few of them,
Sure.
and we've been to the brewery. But tell us, what's your flagships or
Sure,
what?
sure. The one that most people are familiar with is Hopsalutely. That's
Right.
our triple IPA, our Imperial IPA, 11.5%.
Yes, it is.
A West Coast style, and that we've been brewing for quite a while now. Another beer that we have that's very popular is Hop Explosion, another West Coast style IPA. And those two have been around for more than 5 years before the whole hazy IPA, New
Right.
England IPA craze. So Hopsalutely's been our really solid flagship, leading the way in many stores that we have out there. So that's the one that's definitely penetrated into New Jersey and the market there.
Yeah.
And what we have going on right now is a lot of small batch mobile canning that we're doing, as we have 2 15-barrel breweries. We've have quite a bit of capacity over in Allentown with the extra space that we have in that building. So mobile canning's been a pretty big part of where we're headed moving forward. Small batches, lots of variety. The consumer's always looking for something different, and that's where things have headed. But we're still looking to do some of the bigger beers. We have some New Englands that are going to come out that we want to try to fill the market with, and we always have seasonals. Like right now, we'll have our Blueberry Belch will be our spring seasonal that will be coming out, and that's extremely popular through the summer, actually.
Nice. And what about distribution? Where can people find you?
So right now we're distributed all through the southeastern Pennsylvania area, all the way up to Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, out to Reading, in that area, and then all through New Jersey, through most parts of New Jersey, and also the Maryland distribution network in the state of Maryland.
Very cool, man. And what's the motto? It's urban.
Family run, urban made, and fiercely independent.
There you go, man. Well, We love it. And what so you'll be at the Stars Craft Beer Fest. Any other festivals lined up right now?
We have a cask beer festival that we do at the Allentown Brew Works. That's coming up March. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on the date. It's on our website.
Okay.
And I'll have to get you guys that so that you can put that up maybe on yours as well.
Yeah.
The cask beer festival is great. We pull in a lot of the local breweries. Some of the surrounding breweries come up with something really cool and interesting for these casks. So they get kind of creative. So that's coming up as well in March.
Okay.
Awesome. Really cool.
All right.
Any other big festivals?
Not that I can call offhand. Trevor's here with me, but I can grab him if you want to talk with him a little bit. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Trevor in relationship with
Trevor's our salesperson.
Okay.
So Trevor's covering all those markets. He's available. He's usually out here at the grocery doing all the tastings, representing us at the festivals, getting us representatives, volunteers to help pour at the festivals. So he's our salesperson.
Okay.
Cool. So, everybody out there, trust me, if you're in Lehigh Valley, there's so much to do here. There
really is. There's a ton to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do, throughout Easton, Bethlehem, Allentown. I mean, you've got everything. You've got breweries, you've got the casino, it's just there's a lot of great stuff to do. The skater kids right across from the casino, you got a nice skate park there.
The Lehigh Valley has a lot of entertainment, a lot of great tourist activities here.
Yeah.
Plenty of breweries to visit, several wineries as well.
Yeah.
Definitely if you're going to do a beer tour, coming through the Lehigh Valley is a great place to visit a lot of breweries, especially in Bethlehem. There's quite a few there that I definitely recommend taking a beer tour there.
Okay.
Awesome. And definitely check out Fegley's because we highly recommend Fegley.
We do.
You've heard reviews of Hopsalutely on the show, and it's great stuff.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for giving us your time.
All right.
We may swing by later.
We have to head back that way. So
All right. Well, I'll look out for you there.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank
thanks.
you. All right. We got a guest on the phone now too, Greg.
Yes, we do.
We have Mike from Robbers Seltzers.
How we doing, guys?
We're doing good, man.
And you guys are
Awesome.
You guys are in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're actually brewed at Yards Brewing Company.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about the history, and as you do that, you got to give us the history of the name too.
Sure. So, Two Robbers was started in 2018 by two twin brothers, Viv and Vic, and they were UPenn students, and they had the idea to do this seltzer company. And during the time that they were preparing, recipes and business plans and all that stuff, they got robbed, like a professional job. Deadbolt, blown off the door, whole 9 yards, laptop stolen, everything. And then a short period of time later, they got robbed again, professionally.
Wow.
So, but the whole thing is that, all these valuables got stolen. It was horrible for them, but nobody stole the recipes or any of the business plan stuff for Two Robbers Hard Seltzer. So they decided to name it Two Robbers after that. They're thinking of a name. This stuff happened, kind of a godsend that they didn't, take their seltzer stuff. So here we are, Two Robbers.
So in honor of the guys that robbed them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And it's cool. They kind of ran with that, and all the art on the cans and the boxes depict like units in a house, and there's some skeletons that are robbers, and then people just going about their business. So it was kind of like a lightning bolt of inspiration.
Nice. Yeah, Tom's looking at one of the cans right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So where are you guys distributed?
We're distributed in Pennsylvania by Shangy's, and we're also now newly in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and Delaware.
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. The people have mixed feelings about the whole seltzer thing going on now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hey, you know what? If you're making a quality product and it's got booze in it, I'm all for it.
Sure. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's hard to avoid seltzer these days. You really have to be one of those guys who are adamant about not having it. It's everywhere. Barbecues, all that.
Yeah.
And we figure why not, put a little more effort and quality into the product, because the big guys aren't satisfying a lot of people's palates. People don't want artificial flavors, or they don't want their drink to kind of taste like a diet Sprite. So we're here to just be like, hey, we're using high quality ingredients, flavors subtle, really good flavor profiles, interesting, no black cherry or anything, so we're just trying to do what we would want to drink.
Nice. Are you on tap anywhere, or just in cans and bottles?
Yeah, we do have our most popular flavor, orange mango. That is on tap at various locations.
Okay.
Throughout Pennsylvania only.
Awesome. So you guys are at the Stars of Craft Beer Festival in Easton, PA. Any other festivals coming up that you know of?
Not in the immediate future, but I'm sure this spring and summer you're going to see us at pretty much every single one.
All right, very cool.
We're really pushing it this summer, so it's going to be a fun one.
Nice.
Awesome. And how long you guys been in operation now?
Distributed since March of 2019, so it's been things have escalated quickly.
Cool. Well, I mean, I give you guys credit for hopping into the seltzer world and doing it, not with all the garbage that people put into their stuff.
I'm looking at a can of pineapple ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so
it's delicious stuff.
I don't think I can drink it here in the store, but looks cool.
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
excited for a bunch of people to try it at the fest. It's going to be fun.
Oh, we'll try some for sure.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
We'll swing by and say hi. You gonna be there?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there with Pat. We're gonna have matching outfits on. It's going to be adorable. We're going to have a good old time.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on, and we look forward to trying some more of your stuff. And once this episode's out, we will send you a link, and we'll link you to the webpage as well.
Very cool.
Now, you guys don't have an official tap room or anything like that, do you?
No, not yet. But I cannot confirm nor deny any workings on that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one will pop up. We don't know.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. Anything else you want to say before we?
Yeah. Give us a follow on Instagram at 2 Robbers. Check us out. See what we're all about there. Check out our website, 2robbers.com.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Have a good
thank you guys
one.
very much. I really appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You
You too. All right. That was Mike from 2 Robbers.
Seltzer.
Yeah, Seltzer.
Yes.
Don't listen to me. I don't know. I never know what I'm talking about.
Cider, seltzer, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
So,
before we bring Pat on, let's do or actually we're going to make another call, but let's do a follow-up with one of our previous news stories.
Okay.
So the Sparta, New Jersey woman, Rita McCormick.
Oh, the drunk lady that crashed into
the school bus on a Tuesday morning. She has been. She's been granted. The judge has ruled that she can undergo rehabilitative services instead of jail time.
Wow.
And her charges will be dismissed when she completes the program. 60-year-old is accused of rear-ending a school bus on the morning of November 26th and was charged with 2 counts of 4th-degree assault by auto and motor vehicle summonses. A 7-year-old and the school bus driver were reportedly injured.
Okay, see, now I have a problem with this law.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean her DWI charges get dismissed?
Yes.
Well, that's not right.
No.
That's supposed to stay on your driving record. You're supposed to get hammered with insurance points.
Right.
Not do a year of PTI and then all of a sudden none of that stuff's on your license.
That's right. But that's what she got, man.
Well, okay.
She gets some kind of
She must have one of those good Sparta lawyers.
Pre-trial rehabilitation.
Yeah, she must have one of those good Sparta lawyers.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see who we're going to talk to next.
Yeah.
Hey, we got somebody else on the line, Grover.
We got John from Oscar Blues.
Oscar Blues, that's right. Everybody's familiar with Dale's Pale and this great Mama's Little Yellow Pills. We love that one, too.
Yeah, I love that's a great beer, man. I love that beer.
Yeah, we're big Pilsner fans, too, so.
Yeah.
So how give us the history of Oscar Blues.
All right, so brewery got started in 1997 by Dale Patrick in Lyons, Colorado. We were the first brewery to put craft beer in a can. everybody told Bailey was crazy and it would never work. But obviously, as you look around the beer store now,
it's all in cans now.
Yeah. Cans are just a better vessel for beer in general. Keeps beer fresher longer. Doesn't let any light in, which causes the beer to go skunky or flat.
Sure. Yeah, we that's a trend that we noticed decades ago, and back in the 90s when craft beer started really picking up. Like, everybody just would hold their nose if they saw a beer in a can. That was like the sign that you weren't really drinking craft beer. And,
and it wasn't 1050 the first one.
So the Dale's was the first craft beer in a can. 1050 was one of our earliest beers. Mama's Little Yellow Pills, our Pilsner, which is really big. That was, as much as Dale doesn't like to admit it, it was a big one for us. He did not want to brew that beer originally. He didn't want to brew like fizzy yellow beer, but it turned out to be, one of the crowd favorites.
Yeah. Well, now you guys are moving into, looks like boozy sparkling water as well.
Yeah, so, obviously one of the largest segments in craft right now is hard seltzer. So we kind of do it a little different. Ours is boozy sparkling water. It's taken up a huge part of the craft segment, as well as it's taking some sales from everybody, domestic alcohol,
Sure.
a little bit from everybody.
Well, Groby likes to use his sparkling hard seltzers as a mixer with vodka, but
Well, no, that's absolutely on. If you go to the Wild Basin website, we have a whole mixology page, come up with recipes for all the flavors that we offer.
nice.
We just launched our second variety pack with some new flavors, Yumberry, which I didn't realize was a real thing.
All right.
So we came out with it. It's a Chinese bayberry. And then we got strawberry coconut, blueberry mango, and black raspberry in there. So
Wow.
little different take on it than our first go round. But they've been wildly popular. You can drink them in any occasion. They're nice and light and delicious.
Yeah, and people love the seltzers now, so I happen to like them myself. I haven't tried yours yet, but I definitely will. And you guys will probably have some on hand at the Stars of Craft Beer Fest this weekend in Easton, PA, I would assume.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So, what's you guys have a huge range of distribution, right? You guys national, international. Where can people?
Yeah. So
get you?
we're in all 50 states in the U.S. as well as several countries outside the U.S.
Oh, that's very cool, man. And if people want to track you down, how do they find you on social media and all that jazz?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, you name it. If you go to our website, the Oscar Blues website, there is a beer finder, and you can just type in your zip code, and it will give you all the stores that carry us within a 10-mile radius.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
That saves people effort. You just go online and you can find Oscar Blues beers on the beer finder.
Sure.
And these sparkling waters.
Yes.
Really cool. All right, well, is there anything upcoming, anything exciting that you think people want to know about? Any new stuff coming out other than the sparkling waters?
Well, on top of just launching a new variety pack, the Wild Basin, we just launched a new double IPA called Double Cannabis Citra IPA.
Ooh.
It's all Citra hop, double IPA. It's fantastic. It's an extra addition to our Cannabis line, and you should be able to start finding that everywhere in the next couple weeks.
Awesome.
All right.
Hopefully we'll find some at the festival this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see what you guys have, but we'll be there. We can't wait to try whatever's on tap.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Any other festivals coming up in the Northeast or anywhere? Actually, you guys are everywhere. We have a national.
Yeah, you guys are one of the original big boys in craft beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much going from this point on, looking nationally, you're gonna be able to find a beer fest every weekend from now on.
Right.
There was a few this past weekend. We got this coming up. I'll be at Spike Fest at the end of May, which is a new thing in Philly. It's going to be all hard seltzer, hard tea, hard coffee, basically all the non-beer parts of the segment.
Cool. That's the Spiked Fest, right? So that's why.
Yeah.
Very cool. What about Atlantic City? You guys doing that
AC
one?
Beer Fest.
Yeah.
I'll be there as well. Second. Well, I guess that's the second largest craft beer fest in the country.
Yep.
So we'll be there.
We'll be on the podcast stage.
Yeah, so we'll get you on there too.
Yeah, we can sit down
All right,
face to
awesome.
face. It'll be cool. We'll get a few drinks in us and we'll talk then. Be a lot more fun. We're in a grocery store now. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
guy,
a little different than it used to be in PA.
there's a guy at a salad bar right now. We're watching him make salad while we talk to you. This is pretty cool. Usually we're at a brewery.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for giving us your time. We're going to look for you at the Stars of Craft Beer Fest, and also we'll see you at the Atlantic City Beer Fest, Beer and Music Fest.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll talk
Yep.
soon.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
It's a jam-packed episode today.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most guests we've ever had.
Yeah, well, usually we're at a brewery or
Yeah.
a distillery, and
Yeah.
you don't have all those multiple brewers and distillers.
No,
and
we don't have people hitting a
seltzer
salad
makers.
bar in front of us.
No, yeah.
You know.
So, but we right now we have Pat from Shangy's, the Beer Authority, correct?
Good morning. Yes, the Beer Authority.
You got to eat the mic a little bit, Pat.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Yep, Emmaus up in Beer Authority up in Emmaus. The retail store, that is, of course.
Right. That's right. Retail and wholesale distribution.
Correct. We distribute it in 26 counties in Pennsylvania, from the New York border through Philadelphia out through Bloomsburg.
Very cool, man.
All right.
Very cool. So, how long has Shangy's been around?
I believe 1985 to be exact, with our first store located right on Lehigh Street, then previously moved shortly after to Main Street in Emmaus, right there where it's currently located.
All right, cool. And you guys, I gotta check out the retail locations at some point. But your distribution, you guys cover. You got a lot of different beers, which is awesome.
So with the wholesale aspect, we contract with roughly close to 100 different craft American breweries throughout the U.S. and then just as much on the imported side from around the world that we work with specifically in the state of Pennsylvania.
That's gotta keep you busy, man.
A little bit,
Yeah.
a lot of beer to juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of different places to deal with.
Over 6,000 different establishments in Pennsylvania we deal with firsthand. Myself, primarily the Lehigh Valley and into the Poconos, specifically between neighborhood corner stores to national accounts such as ShopRite.
Right on. Very cool, man. That sounds like a lot of work, but
Fun work.
yeah. That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
I like I said, I really want to get into the store one of these days, but it's nice, it's nice to know that there's somebody that's actually bringing all these beers, and making them available across,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It's heartwarming when you're in line, say here at ShopRite, buying groceries and somebody's buying a beer that you knew sold into the store.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see that and knowing that, there's people out there that are looking for the beers from wherever they may be, such as, here in the Lehigh Valley or Chico, California from Sierra Nevada,
Yeah.
Right.
that they're picking up.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
Yes.
do you guys work with a lot of festivals as well, or?
Within those counties, there's festivals almost every weekend.
Yeah.
So depending upon the location in Pennsylvania, there's always a festival going on. It depends upon where and what that might be.
And it's for some reason, especially like this time of the year, it's like beer fest season. It seems like.
Well, honestly, I think year round, depending upon outdoors.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So every week, like I said, every weekend, we've always had something going on here in the Lehigh Valley, specifically like in Easton, where pretty much we are right now. Like the Bacon Festival,
Right.
was a big one for us too, down in Easton in November. So again, depending upon the time frame of the year, that there's always some sort of event going on that has quite a few breweries involved at one given time.
Right. Cool. So how do people find you on social media and?
Shangy's Beer Authority. plain and simple.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Hashtag it.
Okay.
And from there, you can certainly see the different breweries that we contract with. Like I said, locally here in the Lehigh Valley, or nationally, or globally, that we contract with. But certainly through social media, all questions are always answered. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If somebody's looking for a specific beer or a brewery or an event.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Well, we appreciate your time, and
looking forward to this weekend coming up with the craft beer festival at the State Theater. It's our 7th year with them, working with those guys, and excited for you guys to really help broadcast it and get the name out there.
Yeah, man. We've been busy with so many festivals. It's been almost like weekly. Because we sit down with the breweries that are participating with the festivals, and this was a nice arrangement that this worked out really well, because we could come to one location and have multiple breweries that are participating show up, or at least speak to us on the phone. So that worked out really well. And it's, a little easier on our livers, because, these guys want us to show up at the brewery at 10 in the morning, too. And then they're like, here's a flight of beer. I'm like, I haven't had my eggs yet.
Yeah. Exactly. Leading up to the beer expo at the Meadowlands, we had a few rough weeks. They're like, can you be here at 9 o'clock in the morning? Drink this. And we're like, okay.
Can't say no.
No. Yeah, here, try this one. This is our new Imperial Stout, 11.2%. But, yeah, we're looking forward to the Stars of Craft Beer Fest, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. We love Easton. We love Lehigh Valley. A lot of history here. Cool area, and a lot to do. As we said, bring Grandma. She could take the kids to the Crayola factory.
Exactly.
Drop them off for a couple hours.
Mom and Dad can drink beer at the beer fest.
Yep.
So.
And spirits.
And spirits.
And spirits, that's right.
There's a couple new breweries this year, so we're excited to bring a couple to the table this year. So it's always something new that this festival holds for everyone.
Yep, very cool. And when you go on, and you can go Stars Craft Beer Fest. You can find, if you put it into the Googly, and you can also go to our website, inebriationbeercast.com. There's a link there to buy tickets, and use the code LOVE, and you get $5 off.
That's awesome.
All right, thanks,
guys,
Pat.
thank you so
really
much for your
appreciate having you on, and thanks for helping to put this together today.
Sure.
All right.
Too.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks.
All right, so that was Pat from Shangy's.
Yeah.
And we're keeping the train rolling.
Yes, we are.
Moving right along here on Inebrination, and we have Beth, who you are.
I'm the beer and wine manager here at ShopRite.
Beer and wine manager at ShopRite of Bethlehem, and we've been so busy. We got here before you were open. We haven't even got to go in and really experience what you guys have to offer.
Yeah.
But I've done my research on the beer world of the internet, and it's a hot spot.
It is. We focus a lot on craft beer. We like to stay local with a lot of the breweries here in the area. Our wine, we like to go a little bit different there. We do restaurant-style wines rather than wines that you can get in the state store. And, we carry some of the local wines there, too. But I focus mainly on the beer. The wine's there, but the beer and the Stars Craft Beer coming up, it's a great...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't wait to go in there and check it out, because we like to buy local. Yeah. And for us, we buy a lot of New Jersey beers. We don't get the opportunity to really see what the, we've Fegley's we've had, and we can't wait to get in there and check out what you guys have that we can, take some PA beers home with us. It'll be cool.
Yes. Oh, there's quite a bit.
Yeah, and how long, this is kind of a newer shop, right?
We'll be open 5 years in July.
And has it always been craft beer focused since?
Yes, absolutely, since day one.
Very cool. That's very cool. And we like seeing that. I know, a lot of different ShopRite locations kind of like to do that, but we really appreciate when it's a big emphasis, Yeah. And obviously you have to have your Bud Lights and all that stuff, because, you got to have beers that everybody wants.
Exactly.
So,
but they only get a few doors. The rest of it's all craft.
Wow. And mostly cold?
Yes, absolutely.
See, that's good.
Yeah. Super excited.
Yes.
Can't wait to.
You know, the ShopRite by us doesn't have a lot of cold stuff.
No.
You know, most of their craft stuff is all on the warm shelf.
Our warm shelf, as we call it, that's really our backstock area. It's what we use to fill the coolers from the front of the store instead of having to go and bring things up.
Yeah.
You see beer, stores out there. People like their beer cold.
Yes.
Usually, when they're buying beer, they don't want to take it home and wait 3 hours to open one up.
Absolutely not. You know, I personally like to go home and have a cold beer, so.
Sure.
Yes.
And are you native to the Lehigh Valley, Bethlehem area?
Yeah, I graduated at Liberty right here in Bethlehem, and I now live in Wilson.
Cool. Well, we've said it on the show already, but we're big fans of the Lehigh Valley in this area. A lot of history, rich history, and it's always cool to see these towns that were beaten down and everybody counted off, come back. And this area's really been doing that.
Yeah.
We really are in the area. A lot of the historical districts are really starting to kick off.
Yeah. Nah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to mention about the store that
Freemansburg Avenue.
It's right off 33
Yeah,
south.
yeah, literally like maybe 2 blocks off of 33.
Yeah. As soon as you come off the exit, you make a right, you can see the ShopRite sign.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is great spot. I wish I would have gone shopping yesterday. I didn't know it was going to be like.
Yeah, I walked in, I was like, man. It's bad I did my grocery shopping yesterday.
Yeah. Thanks for allowing us to come in here and
this is new for us.
Yeah.
To do in a setting like this.
Yeah, we're usually at a bar or a brewery or something. This is pretty cool. We're
First grocery store.
Yeah.
First grocery store. First grocery store we've done, and it's cool. We're sitting here doing a show. There's a guy in sweatpants making a salad, and
Yep.
got we've got the
kitchen.
chef's corner. You got hot foods here. There's Asian foods, the deli, bakery. This is a nice ShopRite.
It is.
This
is a really nice ShopRite.
Yeah, it's much nicer than the one by us, but this is, but I like ours too. But this one's really cool. Can't wait to get into the beer and wine section and check that out. And really, thanks for allowing us to do this, and thanks for, being here, early and letting us set up and having this table all ready for us. It's really cool. We've had a great time.
Yeah.
And it's going to turn out to be a really good episode of the Neighbor Nation.
I'm excited. I like this. I like the fact that we're out in public.
Among the people.
Among the people.
Yeah.
Not, having a brewer shove beers in our face at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Before the public gets in.
Yeah.
Because that's usually what they do.
Oh, no.
So,
All right.
we don't complain too much about it.
No. But, but this is nice.
Yes.
Start with coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Coffee, donuts.
Yeah, then you finish the show, then you can have a beer. All right, well, Beth, thank you so much.
Yes,
really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
we're going to see you inside the store.
I'll be there.
All right. Awesome.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right, we're having a blast here.
Yeah, this is cool, man. I dig this.
Yeah. So
I like this format, man.
in a little while, we're gonna take a pause from recording. We're gonna walk around the beer and wine section here at the ShopRite of Bethlehem, and we'll come back on and tell you about all the amazing stuff that they have to offer.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we'll I said we would talk about some of the different IPA styles, or
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch.
and we're gonna stick exclusively today to American IPAs.
Yeah.
So I'll start off with you hear us a lot on the show talking about West Coast IPAs. What that is it's a basically it's an IPA that takes its inspiration from British IPAs, but they add American hops.
Okay.
So it's
rather than European ones.
Right.
Yes.
So it's use of bold American, Cascade, Citra, Chinook. They give it a huge citrus aroma, kind of piney. You'll get real piney flavors out of a West Coast IPA.
Well, a lot of pine trees out west.
Yeah, and they're a little less dry because they use crystal malt, but they're quite a bit more bitter. Sometimes they get crazy going up to like 80 IBUs, which is like about as much as the human palate can sense. So you wanna go into the East Coast IPAs there?
Yeah, being we're out here on the East Coast, we see a lot of these.
Sure.
East Coast IPAs, and there's the one big difference between a East Coast IPA and a West Coast IPA is the yeast.
Right.
West Coast brewers, they use like a clean, flavorless yeasts to allow to let
more hop
let
forward.
the hops and the flavors come out. And the East Coast brewers, they're using British yeast, which produces a lot more smells and aroma as they ferment. The sugars, they use, they get notes of stone fruit, banana, tropical stuff, and then they use to bust out the intense hop.
Yeah, the aromas,
and give it a flavor boost.
Yeah.
So, but that's, I dig East Coast IPAs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then within that, you have your New England IPA.
Yes.
Which is, it's a definitely an American IPA style. It features intense tropical, fruit-centric hop aroma and flavor, and you see a lot of dry hopping in New England IPAs, which is, where you get that, you think of a New England IPA, you think of that nice haziness.
Yeah.
And there's way, you can add oat and stuff like that, but that typically is, it's from the dry hopping that you really get that haziness, and it's got a fuller body, smoother flavor, and a little bit less bitterness than most other IPAs.
Cool.
Then we got Belgian IPAs, which are inspired by American IPAs.
Yeah, a lot of Belgians are popping up in the United States.
Yeah, but that's why we threw them on the American IPA list, because they're inspired by American India Pale Ales and double IPAs. Belgian brewers are they brew these hoppy, pale-colored ales, mainly for the U.S. market. And American brewers have jumped right on the bandwagon. They use various malts, like different types of malts that you would find in like a Belgian ale, probably Munich's and stuff like that.
Yes.
And they're finished with Belgian yeast strains. The hops employed tend to be American. Overall, Belgian IPA contains a cleaner bitterness compared to its American counterpart, and they're, a little bit drier on the edge.
Okay. Then we'll move on to session IPAs.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know.
They're chuckable.
They're chuckable. You've heard us talk about session beers as being yard beers.
That's right.
That's because they're typically low-gravity beers.
Right.
Low alcohol.
You get that full IPA flavor without that
hammered down a 6-pack of 8% beers.
Right.
This is a good hot summer day beers or session IPAs.
Yeah, I mean, it can get a little lines can be a little blurred between an IPA, a session IPA and just a pale ale.
Yeah.
But they're really starting to take on steam, man.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of those.
Yep.
And then we got the big boys.
The
Imperial or double IPAs.
Yeah.
And
a lot of gas in these, man.
It does what the name implies, man. It doubles up on the hop flavor and bitterness. And not only that, they you're coming in around 7.6 to 10.6, like other than like Fegley's, that's what, 11.2.
Yeah.
And a typical IPA is like 6.3 to 7.5. So it's a double IPA.
Yes,
it's an Imperial.
They're doubling up on you.
Yeah. And what's the other one?
Well, we got black IPAs.
Yeah, that's a big thing now, man.
Yeah, you're starting to see more and more of them.
Yeah.
Popping up when you really didn't see it a year or two ago.
Yeah, Tory down at Backward Flag makes a really nice one.
Like I said, we ran into a couple of them so far this year, black IPAs, when we really didn't see them much last year or the year before.
Yeah.
So, and that's, essentially it's just dark malts.
Yeah, dark specialty malts,
Yeah.
It's You know, it's really
It's got, roasted flavor.
it's really a black ale.
Yeah.
But then you add the typical hops that you would to an IPA and different yeast strains that you would to an IPA, and you've got your black IPA.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's other styles out there. You got fruit IPAs, rye IPAs.
Yeah, brutes, which are real dry.
Brutes are real dry. They use things like champagne yeast, and you get a real dry IPA. You know, it's really hoppy, but you know, the less, you know, all the sugar's been really just fermented out of it because those you know, that's what the champagne yeast will do. It'll take all that sugar and convert it, and you get a real dry beer. So
and you got your fruits, your fruit IPAs. That's where they're using actual fruit.
Right.
They're using your blueberry. They're using a passion fruit. They're using guava.
And some people frown upon those, but if they're done well,
if they're done right, I'm a big fan. You know, if they're not done right, you know, it's just a beer you dump fruit in.
So we're gonna take because I thought that would be a fun thing to do, and we might, we'll dive into different beer styles as we, move on with the show.
Yes.
But we're gonna take a quick pause and walk around the beer and wine section here of ShopRite.
And check it out and report back to you and, like, some of the cool stuff they have.
And then from there, we'll wrap up the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just toured the craft beer section. We didn't look at the wine. Sorry, we don't know what we're looking at.
Yeah, we have no idea what wine. I mean, we know what it is, but
I drink it, but I'm not. I couldn't tell you what's.
Yeah.
But the beer section, man.
They got some good stuff.
It's like almost all. It's hard to find Budweiser in there.
Yeah, I think I spied a PBR somewhere.
Sure.
Down in the back somewhere. In the back somewhere.
I mean, there's a lot of cool beers in there that I've never seen before.
No.
A lot of great local Pennsylvania stuff. A lot of I still can't say it. Saucony Creek. A lot of their beers in there, man. And I can't wait till we get home. Bill gave us this Unicorns Hazed and Confused New England style IPA.
Okay.
And so we'll definitely try those and give a review on the next show.
Yes.
So, but there's a lot of stuff in there, man.
Yeah.
I can't even remember half of the stuff that I saw.
But I know I'm going to grab a 4-pack of something.
A lot of Fegleys in there.
Yeah.
A lot of Fegleys I've never seen before.
There was a lot. I mean, there were 6 points I've never seen.
Yeah.
Quite
a few Jersey beers that I don't even see in Jersey.
Exactly, yeah. You recognize the beer styles, but you're like, oh, I've never seen this one. This isn't by my house.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's really doing, great work in there.
Yeah.
Great beer selection.
Man. Yeah. She's doing her homework, man.
Yeah. You guys on Untapped and all that stuff, man. You want to get over to this ShopRite.
Yeah, you're gonna check off quite a few things you bust out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's right off 33, like literally like two blocks off 33.
Yeah.
You get off 33 on the Freemansburg Avenue, you'll see the ShopRite sign.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
Brand new facility. There's a lot of other stuff in you got pizza places and everything in here. But the store itself is great, man.
Yeah, nice store.
It's probably the nicest ShopRite I've been to.
This is this is fairly substantial. I like this.
So, and it's been fun. We appreciate them for having us here today.
Yeah.
Setting up a lot of great guests. It was good stuff, man. So, I think that's it, man. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. And
you've been listening to Inebriation on the Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
Yes.
And we will be speaking to you again once we're, wrapping up the Stars of Craft Beer number 7.
Which is next Saturday,
March 7th.
State Theater, Easton, Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Tickets on sale now.
That's right.
You'll find a link on our website. They have their own. You can find them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Any one of those places will get you a link to tickets.
Absolutely.
And if you use the code LOVE when you buy tickets,
it's $5 off.
You save $5 a ticket.
Hey, usually these VIP tickets get you into an hour early.
Yeah.
This one gets you some exclusive beers.
Yeah, like what you say, 10 beers that won't be offered
10 beers that
to
won't be
everybody
offered.
else.
So, check it out and check us out.
Yes.
Check out the new website, inebriationbeercast.com.
Yes.
We'll be linking up all these folks that we talked to today.
Yes.
On the website, and if you go on there, you can get tickets as well to the Beer Expo. Just click the link for the festival; it'll take you right to the tickets page.
Yep.
All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, we're out. Later, PA.
I'm a singer.